S.O.S 5 p.m. West is part of my project under the umbrella S.O.S, which stands for Sustainable Organic Stewardship. And I already have a flock of hens, chickens in New York where I live, and they are called S.O.S 5 p.m. And 5 p.m. stands for 5 poop machine, because the reason I raise chickens is not just for the eggs, but also for their waste. In nature, there is no waste. It's always, everything is a full circle. So the waste, actually, I use them to compost and to put back in my garden. That's the main reason I raise the chickens, because they help to make the soil, fertilize it, and make the soil way better than what I found it. It became an art project, and S.O.S 5 p.m. I have a Twitter feed at Tattfoo, and you could follow how many eggs they lay every day. So it became sort of like a everyday, very monotonous record and documentation of the egg laying habits. And right now I have 5 p.m. West here in the new Children's Museum. If I'm a kid, I would be totally excited to play with the chickens. I might not know what chickens is, because I myself never grew up with chickens, so I might be a little bit timid approaching them. But I'm totally fascinated by their colors, by their sounds. I would want to touch them, obviously, So I think if you come to the new Children's Museum, you'll be able to experience chickens and nature, and understand where your food came from, and where eggs came from, or where your drumstick came from. Currently, a lot of children has nature deficit disorder. That means that a lot of children, even adults, don't have time or have opportunity to connect with nature. Nature as simple as a piece of land that you ponder upon, or even a pet. So for me, chickens is a pet, and it's great to hang out with them. They have their own sort of character. So that's what crucial when you come here to the museum. Interact with your food, which is alive. Understanding that every food is alive and not come from a box is the main message of S.O.S 5 p.m. West.